As I know it's a doll, doesn't clarify that in case some people are confused, because I'm not confused. I know that it's a doll. Hello, I'm Yvonne, and welcome to having you on. I'm here with my newest little guy that I got at the Kansas doll show. Doesn't he look adorable how he's pulling that blanket towards him? See, he isn't actually doing that. I placed it like that, but I wanted to see if he looked realistic in the car seat. I think he looks pretty real in there, don't you? He has, I want to give you a few details about him. He has a silicone head, a full silicone head, and he's nice and squishy. He has no hair. He has no rooted hair, and I love that because I can put caps on him and not worry about pulling any of his hair out at all. And he has a nice big head, so I have lots of caps I can try on him if I have some caps big enough for his head. And he, as you can see, is holding onto that blanket. But this sculpt doesn't have any silicone limbs yet. The sculpt artist, Silicone Studios, doesn't have any silicone limbs as of yet, so his Reborn artist, Jan Duncan, gave him some limbs, and I've been getting some questions about him, so I wanted to give you a few details. If you didn't see the last two videos that he was in, please subscribe so you don't miss, because he'll be in a few more. But his limbs are the Emily Asleep Ashton Drake doll, and they are nice and squishy, very soft vinyl. So that's why Janan picked this particular sculpt, because he has nice squishy limbs, but he has only 1/4 limbs, but I feel like they're a little bit more because they go right about there. I'm showing you where they end, and the rest of him is a very soft doe suede body. And he does have feet too, but they're all tucked into the bottom of the car seat right now. But I wanted to see if he looked realistic in the car seat or not. I think he does. I think he really looks realistic in there. But I didn't have the opportunity to share with you how well he takes the pacifier that I didn't realize that Janan had brought along in his, he's all wrapped in his blanket when I took him home, that his pacifier was also included in there. And I want to show you just how well he can take a pacifier. I didn't even think about it until I got home. What, can he take a pacifier? And he can. I want to show you how easy he takes a pacifier. There's this passy that he came with, and looky there, it is very little effort to give him this little passy. Look at that. Look at that. He just like that. And oh, is it time for Theme Thursday announcement? It is! You're wondering where it is. Come along with me. Here is Abigail. She's up on the changing table to help out for Theme Thursday announcement. Last week was a blast to see your videos of your little ones. And the theme for last week was anything that starts with the letter B and those buzzer bees. And it was like a little treasure hunt of those things that you found for your little one that started with the letter B. That was great. It was so fun to see. Well, I kind of thought to do an easy transition from that theme to this theme because, as you know, someone says, I'm not going to say who yet, someone says, where there's bees, there's honey. Who is that? And where there's honey, there's poo. That's right. It's time for Winnie the Pooh, of course, because he thought there was some honey going on because of all those bees. And I recall this dress I got at the Kansas doll show, and it's handmade. It came with a little headband, but what I didn't know is it came with little pantaloons. But take a look at the back. Look at all the characters on there as well. Look at the back. It has a ruffled back. Isn't that adorable? I love little ruffles on the bum. Well, not for myself, because we want to avoid people from looking back there. But for little ones, it's adorable. So it's on little Abigail because she needs to get ready for the theme for this week. Yeah, she has to get all set. Let's see if I can do this. What I really like about this dress is it has a little wraparound style. I'll show that to you in just a moment. As soon as I get these little pants on her, they're very easy to put on. It would be little diaper covers, actually, is what it is. And it fits her perfectly. It really does. I'm so happy with that. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? It fits her so well. See? Oh, love that. Oh, you can still see the characters in 100 Woods right there. See the butterflies. And there's Pooh and Piglet and a little bit of Eeyore going on. That Eeyore. And I decided to share little Abigail with you because a friend of mine said that was one of her favorites. So I wanted to share little Abigail. I'm not sure the last time I shared Abigail, so I wanted to share her with you. And again, this little dress has a little wraparound style, an easy snap in the back. And I really like that. Makes it easy for dressing your little ones because it's simply like a little wrap. Sort of, except it doesn't wrap. Does it wrap? It kind of wraps around, kind of. But I was hoping that it was going to be really easy to do, and I'm hoping. So let's wrap it around and do the one snap. See if I can find it. There it is. And you can still see Abigail, and I found the snap, just like that. And very, very easy. But it also came with a headband on. I just want to see how she looks with all those curls in her headband. I did fresh curls on her so you could see. And here's her little headband. Oh, she looks adorbs. I'll have to share her on Instagram as well. Well, come along. I have some more little ones for you to see, as well as the alternative theme announcement. As you know, I always provide an alternative theme just for you in digging your dolly wardrobe to see what you can find, either Winnie the Pooh or the alternative theme. I was looking around in my nursery and I thought I would get out some little ones you haven't seen in a while. And this is Eli. He's halfway asleep and halfway waking up. I'm not quite sure. He is wearing some overalls with Pooh on there. And it's his grand little garden. He's tending to a garden, growing some carrots for Rabbit. And see the stitching right there, and there. I didn't fully understand what that was. And it's reinforcement for his pockets because babies have to put things in their pockets, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it is that way. But I got Eli dressed in this overalls, and then I discovered I had an outfit that was very similar for a girl, and I want to share that with you so you get to come along and see how similar they are. Here's sweet Mary Ann, and she's wearing a little Pooh dress. That's right, a little Winnie the Pooh dress, a little embroidered Pooh right there, and little embroidered pink flowers. She's just so girly. I had to pair it with some pink shoes, as well as little Winnie the Pooh socks that have bumblebees on it. That would work for last week's theme. But you know how Pooh is with those bees. And this time he has a little butterfly that he's noticing on the dress. But don't you think this dress looks so similar to the little blue overalls? I thought so. Look through your own dolly wardrobe to see what you can find to share your little one for Theme Thursday. Yeah, anything to do with Pooh. And of course, each week, as you know, I always provide an alternative theme for you so you can participate for Theme Thursday. And if you want to do both themes, that's lots of fun too. More opportunities to share your little ones. Oh, and speaking of alternative theme Thursday, I have that announcement coming up. And I have another little one for you to see. He's going to help out. He's going to help out. You're going to be so surprised who it is. Come along. Let's take a look. Here's my little hobbit, Chobby, and he's going to help out for the alternative theme announcement, which was requested. I wanted to get this in to the themes, and it works out perfectly because what do you think about when you think about Pooh? What is he after? Well, he's after that honey, and it was perfect opportunity to include the alternative theme of yellow. And he is wearing a little gown and he looks adorable in it. And I want you to have lots of fun with these themes for this week, either Winnie the Pooh or just yellow or any shade of yellow or anything going into those lovely, yummy colors of honey. I have another little one for you to see. Come along and take a look. Here's my little elf. I call her Petals. She is the Flint sculpt, and she was reborn by LaDonna Briggs. She's my second one, well, actually my first one, but I'm going to call her my second one because you've just seen the second one that I got. So is that my first or my second? And she's wearing a little sleeper that has Piglet and Winnie the Pooh. So if you have an outfit that might have one of the Winnie the Pooh other characters on it. That is wonderful, and it works for the theme because it's anything to do with Pooh. One of his good friends to have around is Eeyore. He never lets you down, even though he's a little gloomy, but he's always there. I think there's a movie that has Eeyore in it where they're celebrating his birthday and they each give him a present. I don't know if you remember that story. Somebody gives him a balloon, but it pops, but he loves it anyway. Isn't that sweet? Aw, he probably likes it better that way. Who knows with Eeyore? I'm just getting so silly. I just love these characters. Come along, I have another little one for you to see. Here's Sweet Poppy, and she's set. For the alternative theme, I have this little dress, and I don't think I've ever shared it with you. And it's a good opportunity to share with you for the alternative theme. And there's a little bit of yellow, and she brought along her friend Pooh, so she's kind of doing both themes at the same time. Come along, I have another little one for you to see. I was just looking at little Azrael. It so looks like he's ready to settle in for a nap, surrounded by all the Pooh friends. Have fun with this week's theme. Either Winnie the Pooh, and that includes all his friends, of course, or what Winnie the Pooh loves most, and that is honey. So we think of the color yellow, and if you happen to have honey around, that's great too. I'm sure that Pooh would love that. Have fun with this week's theme. Theme Thursday. Bring the community together one theme day at a time. Subscribe for more. I have some topics I wanted to talk about. My In the Crib topics. I might as well talk about one right now if you're still listening. I happen to have some trolls invading my channel lately, so if you see some weird comments, I'm on top of it. I'm just trying to get one troll at a time. It's always the same. They can't spell, they use grammar incorrectly, and they want to get attention wherever they can. It's always the same thing. So if you see a weird comment pop up, there was one that was piggybacking comments this past week that I was trying to get as quick as I could. I didn't quite get there quick enough because they were there, and I got rid of them really quick. They were blocked. Yeah, that's what happened this week, but I have some other topics that are, more important. So stick around. Take care. The Reborn Feel Good channel.